Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. All right, so yesterday, Zach and I went live together, obviously. And I think we killed it. I think it went really well. We're going to go live and do some readings. We haven't planned when, but there was a point that I was trying to make that I made it. I made it. And that point was that business is evil. It's not my opinion, it's the fact. Now, before I go into it a little bit deeper, I would like to apologize publicly to Kayla because yesterday I insinuated, I uh, the word is implied that she was doing some kind of drug that required her to use her nose to ingest it. And she hasn't communicated to me that she does any drug that would require her to use her nose to ingest it. And the truth really is that I was just so drunk. My motor skills directed my hand past my mouth to my nose, and I didn't mean to insinuate or imply that she does cocaine or any kind of drug that you have to put in your nose. So again, Kayla, I apologize. Now, if she did, she has a lot of kids, bro. More than two kids, that's a lot of kids. Let me close this. Nah, you know what? I'll keep it. So if she did want to do cocaine, she has every right. She's grown and she has a lot of kids, bro. And she has twins. Yeah. So Kayla, if you did do cocaine, if you want to do cocaine, toot it up. Toot it up. Toot it up. Okay, so business is evil. Why do I say this? Because well, one point that I made was business is not natural. It's unoriginal. Okay. What used to go on was if I lived in a village that had apple trees and you lived in a village that had orange trees, if you needed some oranges, if I needed some oranges, our people were getting low in vitamin C, we would go to your village and say, hey, bro, let me get some oranges. You already know what it is. You need some apples? You already know what you already know. And when they needed some apples, they would come trade the apples. Okay, it was a fair exchange. Fair exchange. Just like when people can't pay me for a reading, I tell them, look, all you have to do, share the last 5 videos that I made, and I'll give you a reading at the end of the week. You got to work for it, baby. All right. So when business was invented, when there were a group of people who had nothing to offer, they didn't have any orange trees, they didn't have any apple trees. All they knew was that they could trick, that they could practice trickery, that they could practice deception to gain, okay? Because of the type of mentalities that these people had, because of the foundation that they were built off of. This community is going well, Gianna. Thank you for asking. How's everybody doing, Wayne? Mary? I'm doing well, thank you. So that's where that is the premise of business: deception, trickery. Buying something for 25 cents and selling it for $1, that is trickery, that is deception, that's being deceptive, that's being an opportunist. That's not being communicative, bro. That's not being that doesn't come from a space of love. That comes from a space of desperation. Okay. Now, when I said people go to Harvard and Yale and they pay their money to learn how to operate like people in inner urban communities, what I meant was we have pimps, prostitutes, hookers, hoes, drug dealers, assassins, gangbangers. To be a criminal in that type of area, you have to have a very still mind. You have to be able to operate at a high level um in a high stress environment. You have to be cold. You have to hide your body language. You have to hide your micro expressions. Okay, you have to not make them. You have to be able to have the gift. You have to have the gift of gab. You have to be able to influence people with your words. You have to be able to lean on people, bully people, extort people. You have to have a specific combination and formula of personality traits that you can only learn being in specific environments, or just by recording how the human psyche can replicate and duplicate and take in and mimic these specific characteristics and personality traits. Being cold, all of these things can be learned, okay? They can be learned. The people who usually have these personality traits have been traumatized. We have something called post traumatic street disorder. Okay, this is the equivalent of the PTSD that soldiers in war experience. But these people have to go through it every day. One symptom of post traumatic street disorder is when violence is witnessed, they think it's funny. The person might think it's funny, the person might have no opinion on it. They will be cold to it, they don't react to it at all. Those are two symptoms of post traumatic street disorder. Okay. People pay to have to adopt the same mind that people who have been traumatized their whole lives. People pay to have the same minds that people who have been traumatized their whole lives have adopted. Okay, just from surviving in those types of environments. Now, the last thing I want to say is, yes, yesterday I admitted that in my past I did sell a lot of drugs for a very long time, up until I was 22. I'm 28 right now, and then I sold some drugs when Liz was pregnant with my son. Okay, when I was 25, that was only twice. It was lean and some pills. All right, we needed the money. That's all I knew how to do. But that hurt. So, thinking with this business mind, being cold, when I have tried to apply it to the spiritual realm and with my people, I figured, look, my messages are invaluable. The things that I say, some stranger could be stalking me right now. Take all this information, write a bestseller, and really come up. I could give somebody a reading, and that is the exact missing piece to the puzzle of them becoming a millionaire or a billionaire or changing hella lives. So me charging you 40 little baby dollars shouldn't be a big deal. And the money that I do get, like I said, my sisters and two of my sisters are in school. One of them, I'm about to buy her some shoes and a computer desk. The other one, I give her a little gas money. She's getting her master's. She'll be finished in my winter time. My mom pays for her college cash. I help my mom out, help my auntie out. Okay, like you just saw, I help the homeless. So this money that I get by doing business, I make sure that I pay my tithes, if you will. All right. Now, when I have to think with this business mind and this spiritual mind at the same time, it's very conflictual. It's like having an angel on one shoulder and a demon on the other shoulder, bro. A devil on the other shoulder. How you doing? Damn, I forgot how to say your name again. Pendela, Pendele. So one example would be people jump in my DM on a daily basis. Aaron Moses, you know, I I heard about you from a friend and I watched your videos and I think you're an amazing reader, very talented. And I want a reading, but I can't pay because my daughter just died and I don't have $40. And I'm like, my business mind, because I break everything down. Okay, you came in building a rapport. Okay, you tried to charm and disarm me. You tried to, give me a little compliment for me to lower my defenses. Then you tried to give me this sob story. And then you asked me to give you a reading. You tried to build the rapport saying that your friend told you that I was an amazing reader. So we know somebody. Rapport. Charm and disarm me, gave me a compliment, gave me the sob story, asked, planted your seed. So I'm thinking, you know what? I have to pay for this Wi-Fi. I eat pineapples and bananas before I do readings. I have to pay for that. My energy is gonna be lower. You are bombarding me with all these emotions I don't want to feel, that I don't feel, and you're trying to finesse me because I know you got $40. And if you don't, I know you know an old man that you could talk to for 3 hours and ask him for $40. So you know what? I don't know you. I don't know your daughter, and I don't care. And then the ancestors are like, bro, Aaron, see, no, 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 no. Open your heart, Aaron. Do the meditation we told you to do, Aaron. Open your heart. Do it. Do it. And I'm like, bro, she just tried to finesse. And they're like, open your heart. I'm like, bro, she just tried to run off on the plug. And they're like, dude, open your heart and then go back, reread the message. And I'm like, okay. Oneness. Wow. Yeah, let me read that message again. Oh my God, her daughter died. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm like, hello, are you still there? Do you still want a reading? And she's like, blink, yes. And I'm like, okay, all you have to do is share like 5 of my videos, and I'll give you a reading by the end of the week, free. Well, it's not really free because you gotta work for it. And she's like, I don't know. I'm like, all right, bro. I'm not going to do this for free because if I give it to you free, you're not going to value it as much. You're going to disregard the information, or you're not going to retain the information. And I don't want you to waste my time. And if you give me this donation, or at least do the little thing I told you to do, the universe is going to see you're serious about changing or whatever message you're supposed to get. That's why I charge people in the first place. Enter, you know. Second thing, business mind. Somebody comes to me and says, hey, bro, for some reason, I like to have sex with women who have boyfriends and husbands. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. Can you tell me why? Now, business mind is saying, ask him about his past, psychoanalyze this guy. So I say, you know what? I'm going to do it because it might be something a little bit deeper. Did you have a divorce in your family? Yeah, like everybody in my family always gets divorces. Did you have your dad in your family? He's like, my mom and my dad got divorced when I was 4. It really hurt me. And I'm like, my business mind is like, just tell them some Dr. Phil stuff. But my spirit is like, just tell them the real, bro. Tell them the real. And I'm like, bro, Mark, I don't have any marks. Mark, have you ever had any feelings of homosexuality? Have you ever thought that you were gay? Now, if you have, that's totally fine. Okay, I don't hate gay people. I'm not against gay people at all. He's like, nigga, I ain't gay. I got all the beesies. And I'm like, I understand you have all the beesies, Mark. I understand that you have all the beesies. I understand that. But my heart is telling me that you think you're gay. Bruh, why would you say that? Because, Mark, you wanting to have sex with women who have boyfriends and girlfriends, you are trying to connect with the masculine energy that they're storing in their womb. They have sex with their boyfriends right before they have sex with you. Yeah. You want to feel the touch and the energy of a man on your body. And it's nothing wrong with being gay, Mark, but I think you might be a homosexual. I ain't gay. Okay, Mark, are you willing to take the gay test? Do you want to do that? All right, bro, what's the gay test? What's the first thing you think about when I say the word meat? Penises, duh. You gay. That's gay. You gay. I ain't gay. Why you think I'm gay? Because the first thing that you thought about was a penis. Okay, you got dick on your brain, Mark. You got dick on the brain, bro. What's the first thing you think about when I say meat? A hamburger, food, okay? Vegetables, not a pee-pee, not a penis. Okay? You're gay. You got dick on the brain, my guy. Okay, if you like to smoke dick, it's okay. If somebody says, "Damn, what you smoking over there, dick?" It's okay, bro. It's okay. But you're gay. See, for me to say, no, you have sex with these women that's in relationships because you've been scorned from all the stuff you've seen when you were a child, that would be a business mind decision, deception. All right. And me, I want to be honest. I want to give you the real. Okay. If I got it for 25 cents and you need it, I want to give it to you. And I expect for you to return the favor when I'm in need. That's called being charitable. Okay. I give clarity. Okay. By showing charity. I show my charity by giving clarity. And for the $40, little $40. Okay, that's nothing. That's nothing. Okay, it's nothing. 8 times that you go to McDonald's, which you shouldn't be eating McDonald's anyway. Okay, half your phone bill. It's nothing. 3 snapbacks. It's nothing. Okay, but I don't do business. I don't do business. I give charity. Okay, and when I do business, ooh, I said doo doo. When I do business, I give my money. I show my appreciation. I give donations to the ancestors. I give offerings to other people's ancestors when I see that they're having issues on Facebook. That's what I do. I don't do business. I'm not a businessman, but I am a business man. So that is why, in conclusion, I know business is evil. It's unnatural because nobody does business and gives you the real because that's impossible because that's not the definition of business. It's based on deception, trickery, lying, and all kind of stuff that is just bad for the soul, man. If you are going to do business, however, give back. Give back to the community. Give back to your people, and make sure that you have high quality products and services. That's it. Weekly water. Aaron Moses. Life is in the breath. Peace. Look at that creepy ass smile.